She won't always say it out loud, but her body will. Every curve, every look, every tiny move is a confession. The question is, are you even paying attention? Welcome back to Stoic Mind. Today we're diving into something most men completely miss. Yet it's right there in front of them every single day. Female body language. Women rarely spell out their attraction directly. Instead, they send signals, silent, powerful, and deeply psychological. If you can decode them, you'll see the truth that's been hiding in plain sight this whole time. Before we get into it, make sure you hit that like button. It helps us keep building these powerful conversations. And if you haven't already, subscribe and tap the bell so you don't miss what's coming next. All right, let's get into the secrets. 1. The lip bite, a silent invitation. Picture this, you're talking to her, maybe joking around, maybe just sharing something casual. And suddenly she bites her lower lip. Quick, subtle, almost like she doesn't even realize she did it. Most men brush it off. But here's the truth. Lip biting is rarely random. Psychology shows that when attraction kicks in, blood flow increases to the lips, making them look fuller. The bite, the lick, the soft nibble. It's her body's way of managing the tension building up inside her. It's not always some big dramatic performance. Sometimes it's shy. Sometimes she's trying to hold herself back. But in that tiny moment, her thoughts have already shifted. She's not thinking about what you just said anymore. She's imagining something else entirely. Think about it. Why bite your lip in the middle of a laugh? Why lick them right when your eyes meet? Because it's instinct. Her body is screaming something her words won't dare say. It's desire wrapped in silence. And if you catch it, you'll know she's already showing you where her mind is at. 2. Touch, the warm signal. Now let's be real, women don't just start grabbing guys out of nowhere. But when she's into you, her hands can't help themselves. It starts small, fixing your collar, brushing something off your shirt, a tap on your arm when she laughs. It feels casual, but it's not. It's testing. Psychologists talk about oxytocin, the bonding hormone. When attraction spikes, this chemical drives closeness, and closeness shows up through touch. So ask yourself, does she touch you more than she touches other people? Does her hand stay a second longer on your arm? Does she lean in when her fingers brush against you? Those aren't accidents. Women use touch to gauge your reaction. If you pull away, she knows you're not on the same page. If you let it stay, she knows you're receptive. It's a quiet conversation happening without a single word. And the more daring the touch becomes, the clearer the message. She wants connection, and she wants it now. 3. The hips, the oldest signal in the book. Since the beginning of time, hips have been the silent language of attraction. Watch closely when she walks by. There's a difference between her casual steps and when she knows you're watching. The sway changes. Her movement slows down. Her body speaks louder than her voice ever could. This isn't something she plans in front of a mirror. It's instinct. Studies show women naturally exaggerate their hip movement around men they're drawn to. Evolution wired it that way. Hips symbolize allure, femininity, and intimacy. She doesn't need to say a word about attraction. Her steps already reveal it. Think of it like this. When she's around you, her hips almost dance. She'll lean slightly to one side, take a slower step, let her curves guide your eyes. It's unconscious, but it's powerful. And if you're sharp, you'll see that her walk isn't just movement. It's an invitation, the kind that doesn't need a single word. 4. The eyes, windows of desire. You felt it before, that lingering gaze. She looks, you catch it, she looks away. Then she sneaks another glance, and another. Eyes are dangerous because they can't hide the truth. When she's attracted, her pupils widen. That's not a choice, it's biology. Prolonged eye contact can create intimacy in seconds. Psychology proves it. When she locks eyes with you, when her gaze drifts down to your lips, when she can't stop stealing looks, it's because her thoughts aren't innocent anymore. The eyes betray what the mind is too scared to admit. And here's the wild part. Sometimes she doesn't even realize how obvious it is. She'll look away, pretend to be distracted, but her eyes keep finding you. It's a tug of war between desire and control. If you read it right, you'll know she's already halfway there. Her body begging for something her lips won't say yet. 5. Her legs, restless energy. Men overlook this one constantly, but legs tell on her faster than almost anything else. Sitting across from her, watch closely. Does she cross and uncross her legs more than usual? Do her feet point toward you instead of away? That's not boredom. That's tension. That's arousal hiding in plain sight. Psychologists call this displacement behavior. Her body is restless because her mind is restless. The energy builds up and comes out in those small movements. She's releasing a nervous desire she can't voice out loud. Feet pointing toward you is another giveaway. The body naturally aligns itself with what it wants. If her knees and toes are facing your direction, she's already chosen where her attention is. She's not thinking about her postures, it's subconscious. But if you notice it, you'll realize she's already leaning into you long before she says a single word. 6. Her voice, the subtle shift. Attraction doesn't just live in the body, it leaks into the voice. Ever notice how her tone changes when she's talking to you? Maybe softer, maybe slower, a little warmer than usual. That's not coincidence. Research shows women naturally shift their vocal pitch when speaking to a man they find attractive. It's not fake, it's automatic. She wants to sound warmer, more appealing. Laughter comes easier, sentences stretch out a little longer. And when she says your name, listen carefully. There's often a softness to it, a rhythm, almost like she's savoring it. Her voice becomes part of the pull. She doesn't need to say anything bold. The way she says ordinary words becomes magnetic. And if you're paying attention, you'll hear her body speaking through sound, pulling you in before you even realize what's happening. 7. Her hair, the hidden play, the classic sign. She touches her hair, twirls it, brushes it behind her ear, lets it fall across one side of her face. It might look like habit, but psychology calls it preening. It's an unconscious act of grooming rooted in attraction. She's trying to look better, drawing your attention to her face, her neck, her shoulders. Think about how often she does it around you compared to other people. If her hands can't stay out of her hair when you're near, it's not random. It's nervous energy mixed with desire. Playing with her hair is her way of showing vulnerability and interest without spelling it out. Sometimes it's subtle, a quick tuck behind the ear. Other times it's bold, slowly running her fingers through it, exposing her neck. Each move is her body preparing, inviting, letting you know she's deeply aware of your presence. And trust me, that awareness means more than words ever could. 8. Her body tilts closer. Attraction is gravity. When she likes you, her body literally leans toward you. Watch her in a group setting. Does her shoulder tilt your way even when she's talking to someone else? Does she lean in when you speak, close enough that you can almost feel her breath? That's no accident. Psychologists say our bodies naturally move toward what we want. It's pure instinct. Closing the gap means she feels safe, interested, engaged. If she wanted distance, she'd keep her body angled away. But when she tilts in, when she shrinks the space between you, she's letting you into her bubble. That lean is intimacy in disguise. It's her unspoken way of saying, I want to be right here with you. And the best part, she doesn't even have to realize she's doing it. Her body has already spoken for her. So here's the truth. Women rarely say these things out loud, but their bodies, they scream it. Every glance, every sway, every little touch, it's a confession. Once you learn to read it, you'll never be blind again. If this video opened your eyes, hit that like button. It seriously helps more men see what's been hiding in plain sight. Drop a comment and tell me which of these signs you've noticed before. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon so you never miss the next deep dive into female psychology. I'll see you in the next one.